Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most aggressive and iconic street fighters on the market, the 2025 Kawasaki Z1000. If you've been keeping an eye on naked sport bikes, you'll know that the Z1000 has long held a reputation for bold design, raw performance, and a uniquely aggressive riding experience. And for 2025, Kawasaki has refreshed this beast in a way that stays true to its identity while pushing the boundaries further. Let's begin with a first impression. The moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Z1000, it's hard not to get drawn in by its aggressive stance. The bike retains its signature Sugami-inspired design language, with angular lines and a muscular silhouette. It looks like it's in attack mode even when parked. The LED headlight assembly has been slightly redesigned this year. It's slimmer, meaner, and integrates seamlessly with the front cowl. Kawasaki has done a great job blending futuristic style with raw street aggression. There's a subtle redesign in the front fender, giving it a sharper profile, and the bodywork is more streamlined than in previous years, helping with aerodynamics without sacrificing that bulky street fighter personality. Along the side, the changes are subtle but effective. The tank design is more sculpted, with deeper knee cutouts that not only improve grip while riding but also enhance the bike's muscular aesthetic. The frame remains a rigid aluminum twin-tube layout, offering excellent handling and stiffness. Kawasaki has introduced new graphics and color options this year. One of the most popular is a matte black and neon green combination that screams performance. There's a new underbelly cowl that adds to the sporty presence, and the exposed engine still sits like a centerpiece, blackened, with bronzed highlights for a premium touch. The side profile is where the Z1000's balance between aggression and control really shows. Every angle looks sharp and purposeful. Move around to the rear and you'll notice a sleeker, more tapered tail section. The LED tail light remains integrated under the tail unit in that signature Z-shape, a clever branding touch Kawasaki fans appreciate. The rear indicators are now sleeker and mounted more inward, giving the tail a cleaner look. The seat is a split-style unit, with a rider-focused sculpt that supports an aggressive tuck without sacrificing too much comfort. The pillion seat is still minimal, but ergonomically improved for short urban hops. The exhaust setup is still dual-side mounted, but for 2025 it's been refined with a sharper tip and improved sound tuning. It has a deeper, throatier note than before, a rumble that tells everyone around you this isn't just another commuter bike. Even though the Z1000 is a naked street fighter, Kawasaki hasn't skimped on rider interface. The cockpit remains minimal but functional. The digital TFT display is carried over from last year's model, but with upgraded brightness and anti-glare coating. The graphics are more intuitive now, showing gear position, ride mode, fuel efficiency, and real-time lean angle. Smartphone connectivity via Kawasaki's Radiology app is standard, allowing you to track performance metrics, log rides, and receive maintenance alerts. The switchgear is backlit and refined for a more premium feel, and the bar and mirrors on some variants are both stylish and surprisingly practical, offering decent rear visibility without sticking out awkwardly. When it comes to seating ergonomics, the 2025 Z1000 continues its tradition of blending aggressive rider triangle with just enough comfort for daily usability. The handlebar is wide and flat, giving good leverage for quick direction changes, while the pegs are rear set to support a sport-oriented posture. Despite the aggressive setup, the seat padding has been slightly improved this year, reducing fatigue on longer rides. Taller riders might still feel a bit cramped after hours in the saddle, but for urban commuting and spirited weekend rides, the balance is nearly perfect. Now, let's talk performance. This is where the Z1000 really earns its stripes. It's powered by the same 1.043cc inline-four engine as before, but with refined fuel mapping and a revised intake system that improves throttle response and mid-range torque. Kawasaki hasn't messed with the core output too much, and that's a good thing. It still produces a thrilling 142 horsepower and 111 Nm of torque. But with tweaks to the ECU and throttle-by-wire tuning, the bike now feels smoother in urban environments and punchier in the mid-range, making it more versatile. The ride-by-wire system allows for multiple riding modes: sport, road, rain, and a customizable rider mode. Each one changes the throttle sensitivity, power delivery, and traction control settings. Kawasaki's KTRC traction control system now has finer intervention levels and smoother integration, meaning it steps in when needed without being intrusive. ABS is standard and has been refined for better modulation, especially during aggressive braking. Suspension-wise, the Z1000 keeps its 41mm show a separate function big piston forks up front, fully adjustable for preload, rebound, and compression. At the rear, it's a horizontal backlink shock, also adjustable. This setup offers an ideal balance between sporty stiffness and road-going comfort. For 2025, damping characteristics have been fine-tuned to better absorb road imperfections while maintaining high-speed composure. The braking system is carried over from the previous model, which is no bad thing. Dual 310mm pedal discs up front with radial-mounted monobloc calipers offer sharp, progressive stopping power, while the rear is a 250mm disc. The feedback is excellent, and the lever feel is confidence-inspiring whether you're trail braking into a corner or just doing a quick stop in traffic. On the road, the Z1000 feels alive. The engine's linear power delivery makes it incredibly predictable yet exhilarating. It's happiest in the 6,000 to 10,000 revolutions per minute range, where the sound, speed, and vibration all come together in a raw, connected experience. The quickshifter, newly available as an optional add-in, is smooth on upshifts, and the slipper clutch keeps downshifts tidy. Cornering is sharp thanks to the well-balanced chassis, and even though it's a naked bike, wind buffeting is manageable up to moderate highway speeds. Fuel economy isn't the Z1000's strongest suit, but you can still expect around 35 to 40 miles per gallon in mixed riding, thanks to revised fueling and aerodynamics. The fuel tank holds 17 liters, giving you a decent range for weekend escapes or longer commutes. Pricing for the 2025 Kawasaki Z1000 starts at around $13,500, depending on your market and optional accessories. For what you get: a premium build quality, top-tier components, and that unmistakable street fighter aesthetic, it's competitively priced. Kawasaki also offers a range of genuine accessories, including a performance exhaust, frame sliders, rear seat cowl, and even soft luggage options for light touring setups. To sum it up, the 2025 Kawasaki Z1000 is everything you expect from a flagship naked bike and a bit more. It doesn't try to be overly modern or sanitized. Instead, it stays true to its raw, mechanical nature while incorporating just enough tech and refinement to keep up with current expectations. It's a bike for riders who value feel, feedback, and performance, not just numbers on a spec sheet. Whether you're carving up canyons, slicing through city traffic, or just parking it and admiring it from a distance, the Z1000 continues to deliver the special spark that makes riding feel raw and rewarding. If you're in the market for a naked bike with character, muscle, and pedigree, the 2025 Z1000 deserves a spot at the top of your list. Let me know what you think. Or would you take this over something like a Yamaha Mount 10 or a KTM 1290 Super Duke car? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews just like this. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.